In Matthew chapter 8, verses 5 through 13, we read, "When Jesus had entered Capernaum, a centurion came to him asking for help. 'Lord,' he said, 'my servant lies at home paralyzed, suffering terribly.' Jesus said to him, 'Shall I come and heal him?' The centurion replied, 'Lord, I do not deserve to have you come under my roof, but just say the word, and my servant will be healed. For I myself am a man under authority. With soldiers under me, I tell this one, go, and he goes. I tell that one, come, and he comes. I say to my servant, do this, and he does it.' When Jesus heard this, he was amazed and said to those following him, 'Truly I tell you, I have not found anyone in Israel with such great faith.'" And then skipping down to verse 13, "And Jesus said to the centurion, 'Go, let it be done just as you believed it would.' And his servant was healed at that moment." Now, I don't know about you, but when I read that line in verse 10, that Jesus was amazed, it makes me want to lean in a little bit and pay attention a little bit closer. Now, that's exactly what I did, and I found that the Greek word that we translate to mean amazed is thaumazo. And after looking into this a little bit deeper, I found that there are only 2 times in the entire New Testament that this word is used to describe Jesus. The first is in this story, after Jesus witnessed the centurion's display of faith. And the second is in Mark 6:6, when Jesus returns to his hometown, and it says Jesus was amazed at their lack of faith. So just based on that fact, we can infer that faith is something that Jesus pays attention to. And in today's text, the faith of the centurion is clearly on display. But I don't think Jesus was only amazed by the centurion's faith. I think Jesus was amazed by his understanding of authority. If we reread verses 8 and 9, the centurion says, "Lord, I do not deserve to have you come under my roof, but just say the word and my servant will be healed." But then in verse 9, he goes on to say this, "For I myself am a man under authority, with soldiers under me. I tell this one, go, and he goes. I tell that one, come, and he comes. I say to my servant, do this, and he does it." The centurion didn't only have faith in Jesus' power to heal his servant, he believed in Jesus' authority to heal his servant. Let me remind you today that God has authority over your situation. God has authority over your marriage, over your cancer, over your employment, over your life. And just like the centurion, you have access to Jesus and to call upon his authority too.